You know, when you sell 1,000,000 books, when you pass that million mark, someone comes up to you every day of your life. After that point, someone comes up to you in an airport or a restaurant or a bar or the street and says, "I've read your book." And I think at that point you feel that you've hit on something that's touched a lot of people's hearts. But I think there's no place for arrogance, because you've done it once, it doesn't mean that you can do it again. There's an element of real mystery about it and real magic about it. You don't know what people are going to respond to. My Favorite Wife is a book that's set in Shanghai, the Shanghai of today. And it's about a young British family, a husband, a wife, and their small daughter that moved to Shanghai to seek their fortune for a better life. When I was a small kid, my family nearly became what they call 10-pound poms, which are the English people that moved to Australia for 10 quid, and it took about, 3 months on a boat. And the only reason we didn't go is because my mother decided that she couldn't leave her mother. But that's always there. I'm married to a foreigner. I'm married to a Japanese woman. And we've talked about, maybe moving to Tokyo. And I think a lot of people increasingly in the UK, because of the economy, because of crime, because of the weather, there are a number of reasons why, even if you don't go, it crosses your mind. Should we do it? Could we do it? Would it be a better life? And that's exactly what my family and the book are about. Family is central to my life, and I think it's central to the books. I think it's the thing that people respond to. And people in this country know me. I've been around for a long time, but the books sell in places like Korea and Brazil and Serbia, where they've got no knowledge of my dark past. And I think the thing that people respond to is the centrality of family in my stories, because we've all got families, for better or worse. I don't think you write any novel with a reader in your head. I think you have to write for yourself, and you have to engage yourself and your imagination. And it takes a long time to write a book. I mean, even a bad book takes a long time to write. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So you have to be in love with your story, and your story has to interest you. And that's where the element of mystery and magic comes into it. If you write to please some mythical, non-existent reader, or if you write to get on the bestseller list, invariably you will fail. It's when you write a story that you love and you believe in that it works. Certainly, Man and Boy was a very personal book for me. It was a book that was written when my mother was dying, and it was written as a kind of therapy to deal with the terminal illness of my mother. And I think every book should be like that. That you write to engage yourself. And I think if you do that, I don't think we're that different. I don't think human beings are so different. And I don't think that the things that we go through in our lives are so different. I think essentially we have the same experiences. And I think if you can touch on the personal in an honest and true way, then that will touch the hearts of other people, and they'll respond to it. I think my book I've got quite a large demographic. I sell to both women and men. I mean, it was really women made Man and Boy such a big success. Women buy the most fiction in every country in the world. Women buy fiction. But at the same time, I've got a lot of male readers, and I think of myself as a guy's guy in many ways. But women have given me most of my success. So it's right across the board. I think it will be read by people that love Man and Boy. I think it will be read by people that are interested in contemporary China. I think it's a very authentic portrait of what Shanghai and what the People's Republic of China is like now. And I don't think it's been done before. So I hope everybody will read it, basically.